Our book club's all over the city, but there's only one that can claim the title of Omaha's largest.
Thousands of people take part annually in Omaha Reads. A new year brings us a new selection.
Yes, it does. From the Omaha Public Library, Amy Mather. Good to see you, Amy.
Hi, how are you all?
I'm excited to talk about this, and the author. A lot of Omaha people have some interest in this, but describe the campaign first, Omaha Reads campaign.
So it's a way to gather the community together to read one book and discuss it. So it helps promote literacy and get people excited about talking about this book. And this is an amazing book to talk about.
Eleanor and Park.
Yes.
Rainbow Rowell.
Yes.
Let's discuss. when she released this book, and really a lot of people were following her columns, and then all of a sudden she's an author, and now she's a star in a literary world.
Absolutely.
Take us through her trajectory.
Well, I mean, Eleanor and Park is just an amazing book about two teenagers in love, and it will resonate with anyone who remembers high school days and having that first love. And it's lovely. It's absolutely very readable, very fast, awesome, and I can imagine everybody will want to talk about it if they haven't read it yet, but a lot of people have. So,
and like it says inside the cover, two misfits, one extraordinary love. Kind of sums up the book.
I think everybody can identify with that. I mean, I felt like a misfit in high school. Everybody has that story for sure. And it talks, I mean, there's some really profound themes in here about bullying and trying to make it as a high school student,
Is that part of why you selected this book, or the committee? Because there's a group of people around who decide what are we all going to read?
Well, we put forth like a selection of books, but it's the community that actually selected the books.
Okay.
We had 5 that we put out to vote, and this one by landslide.
Why?
Okay.
What do you think? What were you hearing from readers?
Well, I think people really resonate with Rainbow's books, so they just love her. She's very loved not only in Omaha, but everywhere. So people really want to talk about this.
Yeah, and as Mary was talking about, she was a columnist at the Omaha World Herald for many years.
Yes.
And kind of took that leap of faith to start writing on her own.
Yes, and she has taken off for sure.
Why? What is it about Rainbow as an individual, and then about what she writes that resonates with people?
I think when you read the stories, like, you really just identify yourself within the story.
It's real.
It's real.
It's authentic.
Absolutely.
It's relatable.
Yes.
That's
and
Rainbow.
Talkable.
And talkable, which is with Omaha Reads. If you have a book that people are like, yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Crickets.
Exactly.
Right? The whole point is to get people talking, which is kind of the second half of this campaign.
Absolutely. So we're very excited. And she will be at Omaha Public Library to talk about this book and to sign copies if you have them available.
Yeah, let's dive into that a little bit, because that's Tuesday, September 18th. And it's September 8th, right there, like it says on the screen, you mean. But there's a number of other events surrounding this campaign that readers can visit.
They meet by talking over like comic books. So we're going to have a comic and zines workshop, so explore like graphic storytelling workshops. Really fun. We are also going to have a standing up theatrical presentation by Respect, an organization that sort of dives into like bullying issues and how to deal with that. So that's really exciting to have that. And we also going to have like book discussions. So lots of fun events around this book.
This book is not banned.
Not in Omaha.
Not in Omaha. But some titles all over are. And you're dedicating some space within your programming schedule to talk about some of those books.
Week.
Why do you do that, and why do you want to bring attention to some of those titles?
Because it's really important for people to understand that libraries have books for everyone, and that, people do challenge books. And her book was actually challenged in 2013.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. So it's important to bring attention to that and know that everybody should be able to have that choice to read whatever they want.
Well, what do you mean banned books? Who bans these books? Is it just
it can
different library systems or schools?
Usually, it could come from parents. It could come from like groups, like parent groups or something like that. So it can come from anywhere, and then they will bring it to a library system or a school and ask that the book be removed. So that's where it starts.
Footloose. Right?
The movie
Footloose.
Oh, no.
No, but it's this. In 2015, it does happen. And a book like Rainbow's, to think that it was on a challenged list or on a banned list somewhere, it's hard to fathom. But in Omaha, we celebrate Rainbow and all of her success.
Yes.
How can our viewers take part in Omaha Reads before we let you go?
Well, they just get on our website, omahalibrary.org, and hopefully we'd love to see everybody show up for Rainbow Rowell's author visit on September 8th at 6 p.m. at W. Dale Clark in the Michael Phipps Gallery.
Thank you, Amy.
Yeah,
Amy,
thank you.
So
Good to see you.
Good to see you.